What's going on, you guys? So I wanted to kind of cover some of the tweets that Grand Tactician has been posting the last couple of days since their latest dev blog. So I figured let's do it together, right? All right, Whiskey and Lemons DLC, a regiment level career mode. So they posted a lot of screenshots, a lot of good eye candy. So I wanted to take a look at this. All right, this is a regiment scale campaign on the Eastern Theaters of War, bombardment of Fort Sumter. Okay. Now, if you guys are not familiar with the Whiskey and Lemons DLC, it's an interesting take on a DLC for a game. And the reason why I say that is because most DLCs, what they do is like you have the base game, and then just add more features, and then just add more features, refine, add. This one takes it in a completely different point of view. Right, instead of building on this grand strategy game, it's going to allow you to play a single officer, and you're going to take orders from your higher ups, and you're going to climb that ladder, well, hopefully all the way to general in chief of the armies. So I don't think I've ever ran into a game that has done this, or at least it comes to my mind. Whiskey and Lemons DLC in career mode, you first create your main character, and you could also get a staff. Like, it's really cool the way they're doing this. This includes answering a questionnaire that will define your Civil War attributes and personalities. This is what you're going to get when you run in DLC. So you'll name your guy William Warface. Okay. I think his birthday too. All right, interesting. How did you become an officer? Well, when there was the call for militia, I volunteer. I like this. Okay, very cool. I like this. Oh, I like this. That's definitely going to affect your, well, attributes. That's cool. I like that. They got another screenshot here. All right, so whatever the guy chose, he's been designated a psychopath. Well, while pressure does not seem to affect you at all, you also seem to miss many other human qualities like feelings. Many think you are barking mad psychopath and a liability to your units. That's interesting. Okay, be sure to answer that questionnaire a little bit better than that happened. All right, let's take a look. They posted a lot, a lot. I really need to get rid of Firefox. Firefox on Linux is not. I've noticed it's just First thing at the start of your career mode campaigns to pick a unit to command. A number of units from all branches are available depending on your home state and personal prestige. You'll be granted command of one of the following units. I like that you can choose your unit. So 32nd New York Infantry, 2nd New York Infantry. I want the 69th Fighting Irish. Nice, very cool. And you got the General Winfield Scott giving you the command. Very cool. So 2 currencies, there's going to be a prestige, which is this, and then the amount of money you have. I'm wondering how money is going to affect your position in the game. If you have a lot of money, can you buy rifles for your soldiers or something like that? It's going to be interesting. In the career mode, you will have 2 currencies, prestige and money. You may spend money to customize your character, like to buy new uniforms and items, or to fund actions. Interesting. Note that your character is ranked against historical Civil War generals. You could also change the uniforms. I like that too. What is this? Grand Hall of Fame. Oh, okay, I see. See, Elias Warhol is okay. And you get to choose your horse. Nice. It's a horse. It gets you to places, and it's cheap. So I'm assuming cheap. It's very good. And then you get to choose your weapons, items. That's very cool. I like that. I wonder, will you be able to like ride on horseback and do a little shooting? Whiskey and Lemons DLC, you earn prestige by accomplishing tasks and via actions with prestige. You could do many things: recruitment and management. That's gonna be cool. Hiring staff, influencing influencing higher level decisions. That's cool, like movement or projects as shown here. Very cool. As this unit is not under your command, you can convince its commander to move by spending 526 prestige. That's cool. I like that. So, like, for example, if your flank is in the air, you can be like, hey, whatever, commander, can you move over here, please? You know, you're going to, otherwise we're going to get flanked. And if you have low prestige, obviously he's not going to do that. But if just enough prestige, he might. That's cool. I like that. Now, the one thing I think this would make this, chef's kiss is when you're on the tactical map and you're fighting, right? To be able to, like, sink down to a first-person view. I think that would be kind of cool, I know that would require a lot more coding and a lot more things, but I think mixing that with this system would be awesome. Like, you have the tactical map and you can command your troops, but if you want, you can zoom down, right, as your character, and you're on the horse, and heck, you might be able to take out your gun and, like, start shooting the enemy. I think something like that. Obviously, it's too late to add it to this DLC, but it would be really cool, maybe in a future DLC to add something like that. I think that would really shine in this. But this is... Oh, there's even more. Is there more? There's more. Jeez, they posted a lot. It's like one every 2 days here. They're getting close to release when this happens. Your relationship with other officers may vary. Good relationship means decreased prestige costs when influencing them. If they are not happy with you, for example, if you hampered their career, there may be clashes and other incidents. Ooh, I like that. All right, so let's take a look. Come on, Firefox. Like, Firefox literally freezes up on me. Like, it literally freezes up on me. It's kind of ridiculous. Wow. I know some of you guys are going to be like, geez, I'm not using Firefox, right? I wanted to give Firefox, like, some chance, because it's open source and everything, but geez, it can't even, like, what? And I'm keeping it updated and everything like that. It's just ridiculous. Let's do this, because simple stuff. Even loading this before the video started, it was like ridiculous. Like, it kept stuttering, just running basic tasks. And now Brave is taking a while to launch. So while I love Linux, there are problems. There are problems. I don't know why. Okay. Alright, there you go, at least. Gosh, man, jeez. Alright. So let's see what this looks like. What are these little icons by these guys here? Relationship between this commander and you is at 26%. So I guess you're going to have a percentage for every commander. Bad relations may lead to feuds, thus longer order delays and unwarranted actions. Commanding officers may better follow your advice if relations are good. How is it running in the background? It's not even there. So I'm assuming these are all feuds. Thinking. I had a clash with Major Clayton today. He was upset. Okay. Didn't that take a long time? I gotta figure out something's going on with my OS, my Linux OS, because like there's sometimes I'll boot into the system and it won't recognize my Wi-Fi drivers. Or just in the career mode, your command has a headquarters. Send prestige to pick the staff officers. They will provide you bonus according to their staff skills shown. Okay, the buyer, the staffer. Okay, so let's take a look here. Subsistence. I wonder if you have to like continuously pay them, like out of your money. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they're technically your staff, right? So do you pay them, or does the Confederacy pay them? Okay. So this comes in extremely handy because if you get a really bad guy, right, for subsistence, right, your army's not going to get fed, which is really bad. That would affect a lot in the game. All right, and then you got your general staff. You got Lieutenant Matthias Henry, who will be your general staff. The officer does not like to be around his men too much, if not necessary. The men share their feelings, but then okay. You got staff corps, and then you got companions. I wonder companions means, what's that guy from The Spy that's in Gettysburg? Harrison. Harrison's my companion. Alright, in addition to your staff sergeants, depending on your personality, you may attract companions that hang around your HQ. They will provide their own effects, positive and or negative. Here, one party going, charming major helps Frankie gain more prestige. Okay. Okay, so a pastor. Interesting. Frank Hooker, party animal. Alright, interesting. I like this. Alright, and then smooth operator. Sorry, I had to do it. Lately, I've been the life of any party you attend, thanks to the company of a charming major who knows his small target managed to introduce you to many of the important figures and the lovely ladies present. As the world travels, your reputation precedes you, and for the time being, you may take advantage of this increased prestige. Okay, interesting. So, so it looks like there are going to be some, I guess, random events that pop up here based upon your staff and colleagues. So that's going to be interesting. I wonder, I mean, obviously that's going to, it just said it's going to affect your prestige. So if you meet the right people, you might get a promotion from regimental commander to brigade commander. But yeah, so that's basically all the tweets that they posted. Today is the 19th, so they probably might come out with another one today. This basically tells me that they are very close to release if they're pumping out all these different updates or these little whatever, these updates here. So I'm really looking forward to it. I think they said summer, so we're very close to it. Usually when a developer or somebody says, like, you know, summer or spring, usually means toward the end of those times. But let's hope it's the beginning. So I'm really looking forward to this. You know, the one thing they haven't shown, though, is the tactical. That's one big thing they haven't shown here. Out of all these things here, they haven't shown how this DLC is going to affect the tactical component, because everything I see here is just strategic. So I wonder if they have a little surprise in store for us. Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Catch you next one. See you then.